Welcome back, everybody, to another round of the Mario Kart Time Trials Tournament. This is Game 2 in the series between Emo and JHawk. Bans coming out in the chat. We got DKM banned by Emo and JHawk banning Dry Desert. Catch you guys up on the series. Emo won the first match, so he's up 1-0. He is the number 2 rated seed in the bracket round, and JHawk barely squeaked it in, so I guess he would be 7 seed because 2 plays 7. You know, it'd be good if I looked these things up beforehand, but I'm a bad commentator, as you guys love me on the mic. OptimisticEmo has elected to take us to Sherbet Land for the first course. Today's match is going to be best of 13, first to 7, really. Let's see here. So overall rankings, you got Emo, number 2 in the world, and JHawk, I believe he said he got enough AF cut recently to be number 30 overall. Both great players, lots of learning potential for us. I'm going to have my notebook out on the side while I commentate this. Oof. Here we go. Countdown's up. The sync was really easy for the GSA. That was like half second at most. We're off. Looks like JHawk got a slightly better first corner on the ice turn. Emo making up for anything in the tunnel. Bring it up to the snow cut here. Snow cut's a little tricky. You gotta release the MT beforehand, and you kind of treat it like a ramp. You get to the top, then you slap another MT. The only hard part is how much you fly up the hill. Emo lost a little control on that ice section. It is hard. The physics change between the normal track and the ice portion. Hit the fence. Managed to gain some footing there. Gaining time again on the shrooms. We are pretty much dead even here. Left MT, right MT. Yeah, these two are right in sync. It's gonna be close. Gotta go around. We're out of shrooms now. Emo got the better of the snow cut there, and he's gonna come around and finish it. Bad. What am I looking at? Alright, JHawk actually instantly typed in chat, assuming that he lost. Electing to go to Bowser's Castle as our next course. I personally have banned this course every single time I've raced. I hate the cycles. You get it slightly off in a one try and it feels like death. Emo is a former world record holder on Bowser's Castle. Only 3 people, I think 4, 3 or 4, kind of do some extra RTAC, adding in MTs on the balcony. I've dabbled with it. One is easy, the second one is super hard, and I've generally avoided the course in general for time trials, so I'm going to be horrible help for any form of advice that I even have potential to give you guys. The little bridge at the beginning is annoying. Anytime that the course can create small bounces, be it a bridge, be it stairs, or actually all of DKM, because that is only bounces there, you lose so much speed. Emo managed to get his kart to stick a little better on that first bridge, and he just instantly took a lead. Now he seems to be adding a few more, a little more distance to his lead. Oh, beautiful cut by Emo. There's this little wall clip that can change your angle and keep you tighter on that turn. The idea of a wall clip on a turn comes up in a couple other courses. As a general rule, naturally, all racing games you avoid a form of the wall. It's only on these awkward U-turns that we take the wall clip to help us. JHawk, if he was on time trial pace, that cycle is good for him, but this is a one try coming in about a half second slower than he was used to. I would have liked him to go to the right of the fireball cycle. Emo managing to add to his lead, lap 2. JHawk is down a shroom, so that's maybe another half second that he can add. He has a tall order ahead of him, lap 3. Cycles, awkward cycles for JHawk. He was thinking about life and ended up going straight into the center there. Emo doing his R-Tech. I guess I didn't mention that he does R-Tech on there, and so does JHawk. When did JHawk start doing that? I don't even do that. It's just a way to take the turn a little tighter and throw in an extra MT. Spatially wise, it's pretty difficult to tell when first learning how far away you are from the wall and if you can add in that extra MT. It also makes the setup to go to the left of the fireball room much easier. Emo finished off with a 2:19.1 compared to JHawk's 2:22. Okay, JHawk has opted to go to Rainbow Road. I know he's been trying to do some learn some art tech recently. Maybe in the past couple of days I missed a stream and it just clicked for him on Rainbow Road. The art tech spiral at the end of Rainbow Road is nice. I guess I should probably back this up. There's two main spots for art. Spiral on Warrior Coliseum and the spiral for Rainbow Road. And due to the nature of Wario Coliseum Spiral being much longer, a lot of players have trouble with it, and they favor the short spiral on Rainbow Road. Less time to maintain the art tech, less time to mess up. That's not guaranteed to every player. I wouldn't be surprised if it was close to a 50-50 split on people liking the long spiral versus the short spiral. And naturally, the course has little bumps and stuff that are just weird and make your art tech good or bad. I kind of rambled there. That's another great thing about having me as a commentator. But we're back on it. Emo out to an early lead on Rainbow Road, going through the wavy section there. It was a little wonky for JHawk, had to hold some MTs, managed to stay on it. I think Emo got to the lift with a full second lead. And this is the spiral I spent way too much time talking about. We're going to see that R-Tech. Both people opting to shrooms. I am pleasantly surprised with JHawk's R-Tech. That's looking much better. Props to all the grinding he's been doing to learn that technique recently. And there's that awkward wall bonk I alluded to earlier. On a hairpin turn, get a bonk, it'll turn your cart some more. You'll be able to take it tighter. It saves 0.1 seconds. Zipper spiral there can be scary. Both of them nailed the setup, and you just hold the drift, think about life. If you nail the setup, it's really nice. But the instant you're off, oh, you can feel it from the time from when you start the drift. You're just gone. All right, coming in, finish lap 2. Emo opting for the shroom. JHawk actually ended up holding it. The R-Tech didn't click immediately. We brought it around at the end there and finished off on the inside of the corner. Usually as long as you finish on the inside of the corner for the R-Tech, it's gonna be good. especially on Wario Coliseum, kind of jumping courses here, but the Artec is just those two courses, really. So it's easy to lump them together. Emo just maintaining his lead and adding little bits here and there. The benefits of being a top-level player. You grind the courses, you figured them out a little better, you have a little better, faster MTs. It all adds up, and it's going to turn into, I'm guessing, 2 to 3 second differential here. Oh, forgot about JHawk's room. Let's see here, 2:57 to 3 minutes flat. There's 3 seconds. Okay. So that brings our score 3-0 in favor of OptimisticEmo. JHawk has opted to go to Wario Coliseum, beating the Artec courses to death. It's what he's been trying to learn recently. I got nothing against it. The only problem here, Emo is a god. And he made a name for himself early on with Artec on Wario Coliseum. So, as we're hoping both players get good Artec, that is a win in my book in a one try. JHawk, I would love to see him go sub 2. That's going to be difficult. Emo, on the other hand, I would love to see him go sub 159. Is that a little bit of commentator bias? Yes, it is. Emo does have probably a 3-second lead in his time trial time. He's at a 156. JHawk, I'm actually not sure exactly where he is. I'm guessing he's like a 159, 158. Yeah, probably 158. Okay. So we're coming around there. Ooh, there is a noticeable difference in the casual corner. Casual corner is going to be that uphill, awkward left corner that's kind of blind. Puts a lot of lower level people off the course. We're actually really interested in the part right after it, staying on the inside of that corner where Emo managed to stay much closer to the edge than JHawk. Emo coming in with a 59.9 opener versus JHawk's 101. Emo did use shrooms there. His Artec before the drop failed on him, and that was a huge time loss, allowing to JHawk keep pace. They're probably about even. We'll find out after these shrooms here. Alright, so JHawk 0.3 behind. Oh, and yet again, that same spot after casual corner. Emo staying really close to that edge. It's saving him 0.3 seconds maybe. It's substantial. Coming around, awkward downhill there. Both racers avoided the pitfall. That wasn't an intended pun, but I can definitely see that turning into one with the hole in the middle there. Emo, last turn straight away, 159 compared to JHawk's 201. 2-second lead, another point on the board for Emo. Now we're going to get a change in our rhythm. We're going to go to Luigi Circuit. Luigi Circuit was always a mystery to me at lower levels being like Titan and Myth. It was one of my last courses to get each of those rankings. And then something happened at the Myth level. Spacing, cornering, I can't put a finger on it. I magically jumped. I'm rambling about myself. Yeah, let's go. So things to look out for. Pretty much can't control it. You can help it with drifts and tilting up, but right after these simpers, you got drops, and we're hoping that to get no bounces on the landing. And then big U-turn. I love the big U-turn here. spacing out 5 MTs there. It feels amazing, and you're just gliding along the inside of the corner. Here they go, right there. Emo actually got a little bit of grass, which is kind of funny because he was ahead of his ghost, and then a little sand put him right behind. Ooh, nice corner there. So along that straightaway, you can put a little fancy A-tech to break along the wall. That's one of the most satisfying things on this course. There are 3 spots that we throw in a little bit of fancy A-tech to break away. The other one is at the end of this big U-turn. Ooh, JHawk, I just realized he doesn't go for it. Either way, he's a beast right now. He's right with his ghost. Ooh, awkward. Commentator's cursed at his finest. Had to hold the MT. A little extra fancy A-tech, went wide. He threw the shroom in. It worked. It kept his footing in the race. Emo given back to him with a little bit of a sand hit. This is neck and neck. They're tied on their MTs. JHawk coming in a little tighter on the turn. Oh, and Emo in the grass. JHawk shrooms finishes off 115.9. Emo, last second blunder, giving it away. That is 1 point on the board to JHawk. Shout out again to JHawk for that time being pretty close to his PR. He was on point. Emo has opted to go to Peach Beach as their next course. Lots of fast MTs, threats of a little bit of grass along the way, and tide cycles on lap 3. If you're going fast enough, this is the one try. Anything can happen. Pitfalls here and there for the runners to keep in mind. Lots of A-tech, try and space things out. These guys played this course 50 million times. It should be good. The difference in their PRs is in favor of OptimisticEmo by 0.9 seconds there. JHawk, I'm going to need you to grind this course when we're done. I saw your PR of a 108.0. You got to get that sub for me, buddy. Alright, so first corner. Notoriously tricky at every level along the way. It feels like the #1 thing where you can save time. Emo showing his superiority and took the quick lead right away. I think JHawk actually managed to catch up a little bit along that beach section. He's down 0.5 after the first lap. It's a tall order to catch up. And yet again, Emo, that first corner, he's just putting it in and beating up JHawk there. Ooh, I don't know how JHawk avoided the grass there. He's still maintained a good line along the way, and I guess that was part of his game plan. It just scared me. Emo managed to add another 0.3 seconds to his lead after lap 2. JHawk lost a little control, went around the tree there, and it's now just a straightaway to finish up for Emo. Don't drop MTs, space it out, you're golden. 107.5, just beating JHawk's PR, and I think that beat mine. Oh, it is really close to mine, and I'm number 8 in the world, so Jesus. Emo, calm down. Too good. JHawk, if you're listening, don't take him to Mushroom City. Okay, where are we going? We're going to Mario Circuit. They are fast in the chat today. The Fast and the Furious. Mario Circuit has been an elusive mystery to actually everybody. I talked to Goomba, who has the current world record. I talked to Richard, who had the former world record, and they don't feel like they understand the course. I know I don't understand it. I got the guide time here, and I don't look forward to ever playing it again. The things I picked up along the way are the first left corner there. Spacing is super awkward, and you always feel like you're gonna fly onto the grass, so it takes a lot of extra A-tech and expertise controlling the kart. And then the other hard part is actually surprisingly the shroom. It's the first you have to delay your MT getting into the mushroom so that it can get you to the other side of the grass. You start your drift just before the shroom so that you can turn and hug that wall. Emo did a better job of hugging the wall there than JHawk. So shroom-wise, he's definitely gained, but JHawk is putting his foot to the pedal and keeping it close. He's, I'm guessing 0.5 to 1 second down. Coming in, lap 3, going around, add the MT, space it out. Oh no, JHawk. Tapping the tree, going wide, makes for an awkward shroom. And it's now so far behind, I don't think he can catch it up. Emo's looking solid today. Around the last corner, over the bump, slap 2 MTs, and he's done with a 127.8 compared to a 129.4. That was a close one going into the third lap. Very unfortunate shroom. And I guess that's another awkward part. It's a blind corner. You got to go around that wall, and you can't see where you're lining up. You just know you go over this small grass bump and point roughly in between the trees. JHawk has opted to go to Daisy Cruiser as their next course. I would be shunned from the community if I didn't mention the stairs. After the pool skip, the stairs are awful, and it feels like RNG if you can get a good bounce and you glide down the stairs. It looks amazing. In a one-try tournament, it scares people. That Goomba, #1 player in the world and in this tournament, doesn't go to Daisy Cruiser. He's afraid of the stairs and the pool skip. Pool skip, it has its own things. Got to make sure you pitch your cart really hard at the top of the stairs to make it down there. Alright, JHawk taking the early lead, sticking with his ghost. I'm liking this. He's going all out, looking good. End of the first lap, we got a 33.4 versus a 33.8. Slight lead for JHawk. Good pitch. And he opts not to shroom there. Emo shroomed, did a pool grind. iHeart stopped for a second, but he made it. Awkward table cycles for Emo, but he manages to make it through there. He's done plenty of these one tries. He knew that the tables were going to move. I personally opt to go to inside of that second table. He went to the outside. It works out. JHawk has 2 shrooms, so he's going to have to use one here. And not using it there. What is he doing? Did he forget? We got 2 options for him to use them. One's up here after the tables. There it is, and then the other one's coming out of the kitchen, going uphill. Actually, he threw it in early. Whew, interesting. Emo coming around, final corner. Looks like he's gonna take this. There it is, 7-1. Congrats to Emo, taking the second match, winning the set 2-0, moving on to the second round of brackets. Okay, so I believe that's everything, and we can get the streamers in here for comments, questions, post-game interview. Oh, words elude me. Why did you put me on? Another set? Oh geez, I lied, there's another set. I don't know what we're doing. Tim will fill me in later. Okay, so JHawk banned Try Desert and Emo banned DKM. Weird, it's exactly what they banned before. We're not started on the same course, mostly because Emo doesn't get to pick this time. It is JHawk's pick. We're going to Mario Circuit. I already exhausted all my normal stuff to ramble about. Jay, let's see here. Now I gotta rely on my memory. They're gonna play most of the courses again. That's what happens when you only got 14 to pick up, and you have to play at least 7. Plus, we have ones that we don't like. This one was close here. JHawk was keeping it early. It was actually on the back half of the course where Emo started to show his expertise and take the lead. Crazy thoughts. Okay, so we're off. There, you got the awkward left corner here. You throw a little bit of fancy A-Tech in, throw in some spacing, or you can just hold your MT like JHawk did. They are tied throughout around the chain chomp. Emo throws in that extra MT there. It adds just a minuscule lead. Let's see if he can run with this. Tone around, both avoiding the Goombas. Lap 1 Goomba is scary. You got to go to the right of him. There's a small hole you can make. Looks like a 0.8 lead for Emo after the first lap. Tone around, lap 2 Shrooms. Emo nailed it. JHawk, he put the right turn before a little right, ended up going to the right of the trees. Not necessarily a bad thing. I've thrown stuff down within 0.1 of best splits going to the right of the tree. Right versus middle makes very little time difference as long as you get a clean exit. Actually, if you go to the right, your Shroom tends to carry you farther because you have just a hair less grass to cover. Emo got a really lucky wall bounce there. Managed to stay on the inside of the corner, just adding to his lead now. We got the U-turn, a right, over the bumps, avoid the last Goomba, and he's on the home straightaway. That's going to be a win, a 127.9. Wasn't that what he got last time on the dot? Versus a 131. All right. Oof. LC, that was another course where JHawk was playing well. Actually, was this the course that? Yeah, this was the course that JHawk got his 1 point on last race. Almost surprising he didn't start here. Start with his best course. I guess Mario Circuit being one of the last ones, he still had the muscle memory going and still felt good about it. Sorry, taking a quick breather. I don't know how the professional announcers in pro sports go. And they just keep going and going and going and get play-by-play instantly. Okay. Clean start from both of them. Low wall bonk on the right there for JHawk, giving Emo a smidge of a lead. Oh, Emo giving it back with the stand there. Managed to bring it over to the zipper. It wasn't disastrous. Disastrous, on the other hand, is what JHawk's doing on the right side. Managed to just go flying straight into that wall, threw in a shrew, managed to get himself back on the track. He is down about a second now. It's going to be a tough one to bring back. Up the straightaway, space your MTs, it's looking good. Emo, play that amazing. Got on the inside of the turn, and then you fancy A-Tech to break away from the wall, throwing in a 24.9 lap compared to JHawk's 25.9. Big U-turn. Looking good. Scary. Nope, not scary at all. Fancy A-Tech bringing him back to the zipper. JHawk also hitting the zipper, making his last lap count, and as I say that, he goes into the grass. Emo, 115.7 versus JHawk's 117.9. Oof. Emo apologizing in chat for the bad sync at the beginning, making Tim's job extra hard. Shout out to the GSA staff for hosting our races. We're opting to go to Sherbetland now. Sherbetland is one of the tough courses. It feels like you have to have really fast MTs here. I believe at the high levels for Emo and Goomba, higher levels than me, they actually enjoy this course because they get to space their MTs out and it feels good then. The day you get to a course and you feel like you can space your MTs, think about life a little bit, is the day that it feels amazing and it just glides. All right, right off the start, it looks like Emo has a quick lead and is staying with his ghost. JHawk took an awkward line there, forced him to shroom. Lap 2 Shy Guy cycles. Ooh, I guess this will be fine. You gotta take it really tight. Yeah, he's fine. That's safe. Emo hitting very similar cycle. Just because the 2 back Shy Guys hang out on the left there, and you split between Shy Guy 2 and 3 to get over. Emo opting to shroom here, and it looks like JHawk has a lead. When did this happen? Was that just a bad lap for? Nope, that wasn't a bad lap for Emo. 24-1 is monstrous, and JHawk threw it at 25-3, I believe it was, no shroom. That is nothing to shake a stick at. We got a little bit of drop frames or something on Emo's end. That's probably what's causing the desync. I can't call this. This is too close. JHawk 116.0, that looks good. And Emo, there we go, the 114.3. Getting the God time. What a beast. God time, 1 try. We are going to Mushroom City. JHawk, I gave you that warning in the first set. Don't take Emo here. Now you're in for a world of hurt. Emo has played a lot of this course recently, trying to get the sub 134 3-lap time. Plus, this course, Mushroom Bridge, Peach Beach, and Mushroom City. Those 3, heavy A-Tech, heavy skill level, just to tell the difference, be able to distinguish between the upper levels of players. Once you learn A-Tech, it just turns into cornering lines and spacing. It's only doing stuff better. There's nothing to learn new strats. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, we're getting synced back up. Going back to making Tim work extra hard. What a guy. Making this thing look good. Alright. Oh, JHawk opting for lap 1 shrooms. I don't think I've seen this in the whole tournament. I don't think people have done it. Emo must have dropped an MT or got a little wall stuck. I'm sorry, I was a little busy watching the other side. But I could tell because the yellow truck was right in his way and he had to do some awkward MTs to go around. So we got a 34-1 with shroom versus a 33-1 out shroom. And JHawk throwing in his second shroom there, getting it out of the way. Emo dropping another MT. Kind of funny to see JHawk with his ghost here. That is a 1 shroom differential. 1 shroom here saves, oof, let me think about this. About 0.3, I think, for that first shroom spot. Due to the nature of this course being so straight, MT heavy, it's hard to tell the difference between them. 31.7 versus a 33 something lap for Emo. He must have hit a car. I missed it again. This is why I need 2 commentators up in this chat. JHawk with a low wall grind there, drifted out to get back on his line, taking the corner there into the final straightaway with a slight lead. Avoid the cars, 1 car down, trucks left, and he comes in with a 36.7 versus a 137.9. Congrats, JHawk. You got another point, buddy. And the best part is, you made me eat my words. You took Emo to Mushroom City, and you got the point. GG, buddy. GG. Okay. Emo must have been listening to my chat saying Mushroom Bridge, Mushroom City, and Peach Beach are all very similar high skill cap because we're going back to Peach Beach. It also does help that he threw in that 107.5 in the first match. This man is nuts. Let me think about this. 107.5, I think that would rank number 6 overall, and he did it in one try. Ooh. I got confused for a second with Emo hanging over Baby Park. Pretty sure we're going to Peach Beach. We are. Runners are getting caught up. That's weird. I'm ahead of the runners. Maybe I should be doing this race. Bad jokes. I apologize. Ooh. All right, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Slight desync for Emo, but he's gonna get some grass time, so any desync, and it just makes everything look even. He's a great guy like that, making things look like a real race. And JHawk coming around the first corner, manages to stick it. There's a little bump there, as you're able to see on Emo's screen. He bounced a little bit, so 23-3 versus 24-2. That is almost a full second lead for JHawk. Awkward turn in the middle. Emo took it much better. He is gaining some time there on straightaway. Yeah, 22.6 versus 23.2. He made up 0.6. Needs at least another 0.3, maybe 0.4. Catch up. Tide isn't bad for either of these people, either of these racers. JHawk, you scare me every time you come out of that corner, but you avoid the grass. Dropped MTs from Emo. That might be the nail in his coffin. This is a nail biter. Oh, JHawk returning the favor. Dropped the last 2 MTs. A 108.7 for Emo versus 109.2 for JHawk. Okay. That is 4-1 for Emo. And JHawk has elected to go to Bowser's Castle next. Bowser's Castle is one of the longer courses, and it felt like Emo just added to his lead the entire way in the last match they did, last set. I'm getting confused with my words. Emo felt like he kept adding to his lead there. There's a chance that he misses an R-Tech. There's some cycles to go wonky. Lots of things happening on Bowser's Castle. This one is still anyone's race. The more consistent player that stays at least close to their line so they know the cycles is gonna take the win here. Okay. Countdown is in chat. We're gonna start this race soon. Emo, get on that restart, please. Probably too late to ask him to scroll down. Oh, GG. No restart. And he fakes it to try and sync it up. I'm loving these strats. Okay, we can work with this. He did a pretty good job. It's about a second off. Going to be a little hard to commentate. We're going to have to rely on the lap splits. Looking solid. Both of them doing R-Tech on there. Going to go to the left of the fireball. If you're R-Teching there, you pretty much have to go to the left of the fireball cycle. Oof. JHawk on top of his ghost. Literally on top of his ghost on that corner. Ooh, scary, scary. Okay. You avoid the fireball. Awkward spacey. Emo taking a dip in the hot tub. Losing both of his shrooms. Huge lead for JHawk. I really hope he's listening so I can make him feel nervous. Oh, he's not listening. Dang. He's deafened. Okay, here we go. Emo got caught on some awkward cycles. Not too surprised he hit the thwomps there. JHawk throwing in a faster pace than last lap, about 0.5 faster. Not last lap, last time they raced this course. It was pretty easy to tell with that fireball cycle. No problem getting around it. The skip there. Wall stick, giving time back to Emo. Throws into Shroom to gain his momentum, but Emo, two laps in a row, taking dip with the hot tub. I really hope I can't say that on stream. Well, I hope it felt good in the hot tub. Come back to the course and start racing. Gotta catch myself sometimes. JHawk did hit a thwomp there. Lap 3, made it past the thwomps. What cycles are there? There's fireball. Oof. He made it past. I think if you went left there, it would have been great. Doesn't matter. Cycles for Emo on the fireball are fine. It's gonna make it past the skip, JHawk is. No problem. Emo, I think he's actually gonna be so slow. Yeah, he's on the other side of the fireball cycle. Dip is gonna be easy again. JHawk, final left turn, finishing it up with a 224 compared to Emo's 230. Oh, having some fun going outside. Back it up. 235. Two points for JHawk, doing twice as good as last set. Ooh, just hit my knee on the table. I'm good, sorry for that loud noise. Okay, next course, we're gonna go to Baby Park. Trying to remember if Emo's been doing 8MT or the R-Tech sideways somehow gets the job done strat. I think that's the technical name. You can consult other runners. Let's see here. JHawk has a 104.8. That's going to be, oh, that sounds like a myth level time versus Emo's 102.9. It's the big difference there is strats. With 8MT, Emo is probably just barely sub 104. And then you do the R-Tech sideways driving, gets the job done strat, just to quote myself. I know. And you're able to take another second off this course time. There you go. Enough speculating. Emo is doing 8MT, and so is JHawk. We're looking for some 9.1 laps for Emo, maybe a 9.0. JHawk, on the other hand, is probably going to be a little slower. Hoping to get 9.1s, probably going to get closer to 9.2s. Emo pulling off the high 9.2 there. Second lap is looking pretty good. Yep, 9.1. Ooh, JHawk threw in a 9.2 there. It's still a loss of time, but ooh, 9.2, I'd take that any day of the week. 9.215 for Emo versus a 9.4. He's adding to his lead, probably like a half second ahead now. And there's another 0.2 gained on lap 5. I really like playing Baby Park as time trials, one try, just because I feel like I get to space the 8MT well. Then they'd throw in some shrooms and some fun driving there. 8.6 shroom lap versus I can't actually see what JHawk's shroom lap was because I'm in call and the icons beautifully cover it. Emo takes it. Beats JHawk's PR. Easy win. Going to Mushroom Bridge. Last of the A-Tech heavy, high skill level courses. Emo has a 118.3 versus JHawk's 119.0. JHawk, man, I need you to go grind some of these courses and get the subs for me. It's killing me to see those 0.0s. So for this course, And we actually didn't see it in the first match. I guess I can talk about the idiosyncrasies of it. There's going to be lots of wall riding, for lack of a better term. We throw in our MTs right along the wall and hope not to stick at all. The wall is always scary. You can either get stuck or you can bounce off it. And then at the same time, there's a thin gap between the wall and the trucks, cars, you name it. JHawk got caught in the tunnel lap 1. Emo returned the favor with a car hit there to sync them up. He being Emo, still has a light lead, better recovery from the mistake. 27.3 versus a 27.6. Shrooms are in the tunnel here. Both of them come out clean, avoid the truck. JHawk threw in the flap strat shroom. It's the second shroom there. I don't know why he did. Maybe he didn't like his opener. He did get that giant stack, so he could just be going for flap. He won't be the first person to go for it in this tournament. 25.91 shroom versus a 26.12 shroom. That's all you need to know. Emo, big lead, and adding to it. Go on the inside, it's safe to then. The final lap straight away, there's one car at the very end. The truck, the bus. Easy to get on the inside and finish with a 1:19.6 beating. Yeah, but no, sorry. I was going to say beating JHawk's PR, but he didn't. He hit a car. I really hope he doesn't beat JHawk with a car hit. 6-2. Match point for Emo. And, classic Mario Kart Double Dash. I guess this would be classic any Mario Kart. Finishing it up with Rainbow Road. When they were in here, the first match, it was, I think, a 3-second lead, 2:57 to 3 flat. JHawk, if you get a sub 3, it's a win in my heart in a 1 try. Your R-Tech was looking decent last time. Just gotta drive a little faster for me. Here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1. They're off. Big air. They stick the landing. Nothing scary there. Sometimes you can get a bounce and you just fly off the end. Make that happen. Lap 1, lose both your shrooms. You just quit. You turn off your game. GG. Move on to the next course. Both players taking it safe there. They did not do the ramp trick. When I say ramp trick, you can go on the right side, very right of the ramp where there's no zipper. You lose the zipper effect at the very end. Allows you to do a mid-air MT and the landing afterwards would be smoother. We'll say 50 milliseconds, doesn't say much. Both people managed to stick the landing after the left. Coming in lap 1. Shrooms out for both people. Nice R-Tech, 59.4 for JHawk. Emo coming in way too hot with that R-Tech. Got a wall stuck. JHawk's taking the lead, throwing in a shroom there. We saved that shroom for flap strat. I don't know what he's doing. Trying to keep the lead. Throws an MT. Starts the drift early. Line looks smooth. Doesn't add the extra MT. Emo adds the extra MT. That's about 0.1 time save on that corner. And he's catching up. We got the wavy section here. Emo dropped an MT. As I say, he's going to catch up. He drops it. JHawk came to the left. Technically ahead of his Ghost, but his Ghost has probably 2 shrooms. So that comparison means nothing. JHawk threw in the Z tag, switched his characters around. Clearly, green and back is good luck. Throws some R-Tech, kind of throws in some R-Tech. Emo with a 58.6 1 shroom versus JHawk's 59.6 1 shroom. They are out of shrooms and they are tied. Awkward corner. They both kind of make it. You have to hit that wall bonk. Zipper, same time, fall, add the MT, drift. Whew, these guys are in sync. Emo adding the MT there, trying to keep his lead going. It almost looked like JHawk managed to just generally take that turn tighter. I don't know if I'm seeing something wrong. Okay, hitting the left, JHawk has a minuscule lead. This is going to come down to the R-Tech at the end. Oh god, this is a nail biter. MT, oh JHawk, you missed the zipper. Given 3 points to Emo. R-Tech, kind of, finishing it off. 258.7 versus 258.8. Oh, JHawk, that feels bad. You missed the zipper, it cost you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like really happy with a 258.8 Rainbow Road on a one try, but
I would be happy with a 258.
sometimes you miss the last zipper and lose by a tenth. Wait, did you see the first lap split?
First lap 59.4 with through.
Yeah, 420.
We gotta keep this chat clean. Come on, bro. Okay.
Hey,
welcome.
That's the date today. It's Earth Day.
So we're gonna start over with you, JHawk. How do you feel like you played today?
Wait, I actually think I played like ridiculously well. Like that was probably the best match I played. I don't think I like made any major mistakes and only like a couple minor ones.
I definitely agree with that assessment. It looked like you were staying with your ghost for most of the time. You got any extra thoughts on individual course or anything?
I was like on PR pace on Luigi circuit.
Oh yeah, that Luigi, smoking hot until the end. Now, Emo, on the other hand, managed to take the win, 7-1, 7-2. How are you feeling, buddy?
Pretty good. You know, I had some good races and then a couple bad ones.
You have managed to qualify for the next round. Do you know who you get the winner of?
I'm not sure. I think actually top 4 at Smash and Splash is gonna be round robin.
Oh yeah, you're right. Smash and Splash. Gosh, I'm gonna have to lose or find time off work. We'll find out what happens next when I face Emo in way long from now. So, any last second comments on the race, Emo?
Yeah, I think it was overall really good races. Props to JHawk for taking a couple points off and, you know, actually racing really well for most of it.
Yep. All right, I'm going to close this out here. JHawk, yet again, congrats making it top 8. You played a great match today. You looked at the top of your game. Emo is just too much to handle. Manages to take the win yet again, 7-2, 7-1. Moving on to the next round. I'll see you guys at the next Mario Kart match.